Okay, so hi, happy Monday. Okay, so I've been kind of taking like polls and stuff from. So first, I'm just going to talk about like groups, July and August schedule, and then pretty much just letting you girls know that at any point in time, you can always break off and run your own group. You always have the freedom to do that. Okay, I'm just going to be honest and tell you that most teams don't do what we do with Fit and Lean. And after the team call that I spoke on 2 Wednesdays ago, a lot of coaches are now doing it that way. So the reason I'm doing this is just so that if you've had a slow start to coaching, it's a nice way for you to just focus on what you need to do every day to build your business, which is talking to people, adding people, inviting, following up, things like that, rather than worrying about like the fluff of creating your own group, creating all the post content, checking in with all of those people on your own, all of that stuff. It does become a lot, right? So this is kind of what I was thinking moving forward. Again, I just want to get like a poll and see what you guys want to do. With this being said, this is what I'm going to be doing moving forward. Okay, so you guys can join in with me, or you can just break off and do your own thing. I don't care. Obviously, I'm sharing this with you because, of course, I would love for you to continue, just coming with me and whatever. But if you guys want to branch off, you obviously always have that option. So what I'm going to do is the first Monday of every month. So I would start inviting to this now if you want to do this. Is I'm going to run a group, a 30-day fitness group called The Confidence Effect. Every single month I'm going to do it, the first Monday of the month. And what this is going to be is it's going to be a 30-day challenge so that everyone, their first time doing this, like they've just ordered, rather than getting thrown into Fit and Lean where you have girls that have been there for 3 weeks to 3 months to eventually down the road 3 years, they have a day-to-day thing. Everyone is starting day one on this day together. They have a challenge. At the end of the challenge, what I'm going to do is pick 3 winners. Okay, I will provide it. How do I want to word this? If it's your challenger that wins the grand prize, there's going to be 3 different winners. I will help you get that gift for that. Basically, all it's going to be is a $25 gift card. Nothing crazy, just $25. So that's one person. If you get one person to join you, you earn a $50 commission. So that's half of your first commission, which isn't bad at all when you think about it in the long run. Because remember, we're looking beyond the sales. We're looking to help them become a discount coach. So the first of every month, which for July, it will be July 3rd, going to be running the Confidence Effect. It's a challenge group. It's a 30-day challenge group with a start and a finish. Okay? What happens after that is they are then welcome to go straight into Fit and Lean, where that will be what you've heard a lot of other coaches call an alumni group. Okay? A group with girls that either want to show up every day, but maybe don't want to. They're in there because they at least like the accountability, whether or not they participate, whatever. All right. I am still in Fit and Lean. I'm still going to have like the daily accountability post, meaning like Dennis is going to do the point system week to week. I'm going to be on top of keeping track of who posts the most 7 out of 7s throughout the week or throughout the month. And that'll be a $25 gift card. Okay. If it's your girl, you would provide that $25 gift card to her. If not, whoever else. This month in Fit and Lean, Amy is actually going to be providing that. So cheer on your girls. Get them to work really, really hard. Amy Roman offered to do it because she's been mooching, so she called it. I didn't look at it like that, but whatever. She wanted to volunteer, do your thing. Okay? So just to recap on that. The Confidence Effect is going to be a 30-day challenge group. So like you can say to people, hey girl, I'm running a 30-day challenge. We start the first Monday of every single month. Okay? This group is going to be focused on body confidence, self-love, affirmations, personal development, and then obviously their first month following one program. So your goal is to help that person pick one program to follow for that first 30 days. After the 30-day challenge, they can either stay in the Confidence Effect and have like that day-to-day structured day 1, day 2, day 3 kind of outline, or if they just want to go at their leisure, they can join Fit and Lean. Does that make sense? Okay. I am going to keep Fit and Lean Prep Week open. The reason I'm going to do that is say that you have somebody that joins in the middle of the month. So they missed the confidence effect, and you don't want them to wait 2 weeks to start, or you don't want them to have missed the first 2 weeks of the month. Okay. And they just want to start right now. You can put them into either just the challenge tracker app. Okay. So then they're still seeing, they can log their workout, they can log their shake, or because Fit and Lean Prep Week is already done. I've uploaded Monday through Sunday documents. I've only gone live Monday through Thursday. I'm going to finish off Friday, Saturday, Sunday this week. So everything's already posted. All you have to do is just tag them and add them. That's all you have to do. Okay, so it's constantly ongoing. So you don't have to like stress out if somebody's ordering at an awkward time in the middle of the month. Again, it's their choice. You can just let them know, yes, we start a brand new 30-day challenge at the first of every month. Or you can just jump into an ongoing group we have in the meantime until that official group starts. Okay, so yeah, so like I was saying, you guys can totally join in with that. You can participate with me on that, or you can start your own group. But nonetheless, I definitely want to keep Fit and Lean open. I think that we've gotten it to a pretty awesome spot. It's really cool to me that on average, more than 20 people are participating. You know, I would like to get up to maybe 25 to 30. So I'm hoping that just like doing the prize giveaways this month, everyone seems to be really interactive. Thanks, Ashley, for finding really cool people that are participating every day. It definitely makes it more fun and interesting. And what else was I going to say? Oh, okay. The other thing that I was thinking is I would love to do a challenger spotlight. So this would be in Fit and Lean. How this would work is whoever had the most participation points each week, if they're your customer or you're their coach, you would reach out to them and say, hey girl, just want to congratulate you. You showed up the most out of everyone else this past week in Fit and Lean. We would love for you to take Monday's post. Would you be open to running the group all on Monday? So kind of like I've been seeing a lot of this stuff on Instagram lately about like people taking over people's Instagram pages. So it'd be like a brand or a product, and they'll have like a mini celebrity or whatever, like running their page for the day. So I thought it could be kind of cool to get a challenger to kind of do that. So right there, building up her confidence, getting her to feel like she's a coach, etc. Okay, so we can start that. I'm just going to start that, this week. No point in waiting. We'll just start it right now. And then the other thing was I was thinking that we could all kind of just like take turns posting in Fit and Lean. So then that way all of our girls are seeing us post at least once or twice a week and feeling like we're really a part of it rather than just two of us running it every month. Again, the whole idea behind this is giving you more time to create videos for people that you're talking to create posts. If you wanted to go out and, run with your YouTube channel, create a blog, create meal plans for your customers, other things that aren't just being in a group. Yes, a group is very important, but it's pretty awesome that we're all are really close, that I thought it could be cool if we all ran this together so that all of our customers see us running this group together, again, making them feel like they're already a part of the team anyway, and then giving you more time to focus on the other stuff that you want to be doing to help move your business forward. So the last thing that I'm going to talk about before I let Ashley take over is all through July, because the 60-day Diamond Dash thing is going to go until, August 19th. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing for us, for our team, is every Monday night in the month of July. So that's going to be the 3rd, the 10th, the 17th, the 23rd, 4th, and the 31st. Okay, so every Monday in the month of July. And if I said all of that wrong, Ashley, just don't even think about it. Don't do math right now. Okay, anyway, the Mondays, all of the Mondays in July, I'm going to go live in the Confidence Effect. How you can market this, you'll see me. I'm going to work on that this weekend so that you guys can make these posts as well. Is I'm doing this for you and for me because I'm trying to get my mom and Ben's accounts to Diamond as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go live in the Confidence and Coaching group. Okay, so our Confidence and Coaching group. Every Monday night for the month of July. How I'm going to market it is as a 4-part series. Okay, so the first Monday, I'm going to be talking about my story. I'm going to have one of you go live I want all of you to go live if you have anyone in the group. So I encourage you to invite people. If you invite people, I want you to share your story. Remember, it's that 4-part piece. Your story should be less than 2 minutes. Okay, so very short and simple, getting people excited. I know it's kind of scary, but you can do that. So I'm giving you a heads up. And I'm going to talk about how our team does things differently. Okay, so like, why are we not just like most coaches that sign up, try to sell something and quit two weeks later? Why are we different, and why are we here? The second Monday, it's going to be talking about the self-limiting beliefs. People thinking, I don't have time to do this. I don't have the knowledge to do this. I can't post on social media. I don't have a Facebook account, whatever. So talking about those things and how most of us didn't know or did any of those things before all of this. The third one is, how is this going to provide an income and a stability and freedom for my family? AKA, how do we earn? But putting like a nicer spin on it. And the last part would be what happens next. Okay, so I encourage you to invite people to this every single week. So in that way, it's not just you awkwardly talking to them, dragging out the conversation. The biggest thing when you're having coaching conversations is you need to get that going. If it lasts longer than 2 weeks, it's out of sight, out of mind. They're not thinking about it anymore. I'm just going to be honest with you. Okay, the second that they say they're interested, get on the phone. If they won't get on a phone call with you, they're not going to be a coach. I'm just going to tell you right now, they're not going to get on team calls. They're not going to get on the national wake-up call. You're going to be chasing after them, wondering why they're not working. It's just not going to happen. So don't stress yourself out, okay? So, I was just going to say with that. Totally lost my train of thought. Anyway, okay. So invite to that every single week. Oh, yeah. So if you're having conversations, you're not really sure how all that stuff works, you can just tag them in the video. So like, say if you get to the point in a conversation, somebody's asking you like, yeah, like, you know, this, I can see this, you know, I don't like my job, but it's stability. It's an income. I know that it's coming in every single week, etc. That's when you can say, you know, instead of word vomiting on them, just be like, hey, like my coach and my team and I are running this free group. I can actually tag you in a video and you can watch to actually like see how we earn and how this is a viable income depending on what your goals are. Right? So it just seems like we already have shit lined up. We're already set up for this. We're prepared for this question. We get it all the effing time. You know, like we're all unique, but at the same time, we all have the same freaking fears. So that is all of that jazz. Before I toss it over to Ashley, tips on hitting diamonds. Guys, number one is being proof of the product. I know that that's so annoying. I know that some of you are like, I'm already doing that, right? But I need you to get real and raw in your posts, okay? Actually, I just figured I could shout you out. Taylor, right now. So when Taylor first started all of this stuff, I mean, we've all noticed that she's completely stepped outside of her comfort zone. It's like completely a different person than when she started this. But, and I was the same way. When we first start sharing fitness posts, we feel kind of awkward. It's our bodies, you know, it's Facebook, your families, whatever are on here. So we just kind of make it a motivational quote. You find something on Pinterest and you write about it and you post it, whatever. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but lately it's similar photos, but the message is different. And there's power behind the message. And what's so cool about that is that now people are getting to know her and people are seeing like, okay, so Taylor's not only just being motivated by all of this, but like she's actually changed by all of this. And that's what's really cool. So they're starting to get to see her more. Okay. And then what happens is the more interaction she starts to get, her confidence starts to build, the more that time she wants to put into this, and it's just a chain reaction. People start to they feel that energy, and then they start to join you. So the biggest thing to know is don't stop building that momentum. Just because you start to feel it happening, keep doing what you're doing. Then before you know it, people are just going to start joining. They just will. Okay. If you've had a slow start, it's okay. Remember, always back to Caroline Nathan, guys. First year, she did not hit Success Club one time. Not even one time. So don't get upset or bummed out about it. We all start at different rates or different paces. We can all finish however quickly and however high you want. So number one is just being proof of the product, showing up every day. But in those posts, when you're showing the product, get real and vulnerable with it. Not just that Shakeology tastes awesome, but like, why do you like it? What are the common objections that you get about it, and debunk them. So definitely posting and making sure that on all of your Instagram photos, you have 30 hashtags. Okay. Other awesome tip to hit diamond is on the weekends, Saturdays and Sundays, and even Friday nights, if you're not out, go hard on Instagram invites. Okay. Yes, it's kind of like shooting blanks into the dark, but in a 30-minute period, you could shoot off 30 invites to 30 random people that you didn't have to spend time forming and getting to know. Now, that's not to say that we don't want to get to know them, but it's Instagram. Okay, so it's a little bit harder to build a relationship with people because it's just pictures. You don't get to see their bio, their family, their history, past photo albums of their high school. We don't get to know them. So the whole idea is get them to join by being you, relating to them, finding your niche, and then build that friendship once they join you. Okay? And going off of that, every person that you have, you want to give them the option of, I'm going to actually share my screen so I can show you girls this. I had pinned this in our page at one point, but I definitely lost it. When people are interested and they're ready to sign up, this is exactly what I want you to do. Let me find the message first. Is I want you to give them this message, okay? When they say, so I had said to this, how was it? I said, so we start Monday. Let's see. I said, what do you say? Sounds great. I said, awesome. Let's do this. I'll get you the link. We have 2 options, okay? Regular sign-up is $160 up front, but you pay full price going forward on Shakeology, future workouts, and groups. Then there's the Badass Babe sign-up, which I always recommend. It's $160 up front, but you pay just $15 a month starting month 2, and you get a 25% discount on everything on our site. No obligations ever. You can cancel at any time. It's totally free, blah, 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 blah. Okay? So give them that option because look at what she said. Okay, I think I'm convinced. I think I'll take option 2. Mind you, the first time I invited her was June of last year, a year ago. Okay? So still gave her the option. She still took option 2. So don't be afraid to keep reaching out to people. Don't be afraid to follow up with people. And just know that people want the discount. You just have to offer it to them first, okay? That is the easiest way to get bodies on your team. Once they're there, you can always, replace them with another coach if they want to quit down the road, not the end of the world. Or if they're there and they just see you crushing it and bringing more people onto the team, they're going to want to join too, or actually they're going to want to start working the business. It's just going to happen. Okay, so all this was recorded so you guys can go back and listen to all of this, and I'm going to hand it over to Ashley.
Yay. Okay. Am I unmuted? Okay. So Emily asked me to share. I'm not going to share for a super long time, but I don't know if any of you saw what I posted before this, but it was like this live video, my first live video ever. It was super scary. So if you didn't watch it, you should go watch it after this call. But it was all about being authentic. Okay, so Emily asked us, I don't know when, a few weeks ago or something, to pick like 2 or 3 things that we wanted to be known for. And the one thing that I really want to be known for is being authentic and being real. And that is not something I have ever been before. Not that I feel like I'm a fake person, but I definitely wasn't authentic. I always seemed very happy and bubbly and smiley to everyone. I'm just that cute little teacher that loves Disney and loves everything that little kids love. Like, that's kind of me, but that's not all that there is. That's not all there is to me. So my post was all about how I struggle with depression and anxiety and how I want to be more authentic about that. So since I just shared that, I feel like I'm going to have to be authentic with you on this call too. And some of what I'm going to share is probably what not to do. So I hope that's okay, Emily. But this is my 4th month as a coach, and I have hit Success Club each month except for my first month. I was super bummed out about it, but it's fine because I've done a lot better since then. But I can't really give like this really epic and inspiring, step by step of everything I've done, because if I'm being totally honest, I feel like I've kind of gotten lucky. So I'm going to kind of share what I have done, but I'm also going to share, what I need to get better at and things that I know I'm not doing well. And if I would change them, I would probably be a lot more successful. So I'll share what I am doing, and then I'll kind of share what I'm not doing, but I know I need to be doing, and you guys can hold me accountable. So what I am doing, I will say, if I'm going to brag on myself, I feel like one thing I am pretty good at is posting. So that's one thing that I feel like I'm pretty good at posting, except for the last several days. I have been feeling super depressed, which is kind of an excuse at this point because I really haven't shown up like the past 4 days, which, changing that tonight on this call, did a live video, gonna work out after this. So I'm going to be back. But I know you need to show up every day, so that's one thing I need to be better at. But for the most part, I feel like I do show up most days. I'm pretty good at posting. I do have a pretty dramatic transformation, and I feel like not everybody has that, but that has been really helpful for me. So when I do post, a lot of the things I've posted have been about my physical transformation, and I'm just starting to get more into like my transformation mentally and emotionally. That's kind of what my live video was about earlier, but I want to start talking more about that because your physical transformation can only take you so far. And I also, when you get to a certain point, yes, there will be small changes, but once you are like in it, it's not as noticeable, like you're maybe start to see your abs a little more, you'll look a little stronger, but I feel like the change is going to be more gradual. It's not going to be as dramatic. And so I'm going to try to start posting more about how this program and this group has changed me from the inside as well. So that's kind of what I posted about tonight. But a lot of my posts have been about my transformation, and I've gotten a lot of response on those posts. So for me, at least, that's kind of how I've gotten most of my Success Club points, because when I post a transformation, I will go through and make a list of all of the people that reacted to the post, or they liked it or loved it or did a surprised face, whatever. And I will even write down likes, and then I'll write down the names of the people who liked it, and then I'll put like love, and I'll write down the names of people who loved it. And I will even change my message like a little bit based on their reaction. So like if they just liked it, and it's not like a dramatic change, but it might, I don't know, I just change the wording a little bit differently depending on how they reacted to it. And then if they commented on it, I write their name down and I send them a different message. So that sounds like super complicated, and it's not a big deal. It's just like a little, I don't know, maybe a little more grateful, or like, yes, a little more personalized, yeah. if they actually commented on it, because they didn't have to do that. And they didn't even have to like it. I mean, like, that's nice for anybody to pay attention to my post. They don't have to, they can just keep scrolling. But it's kind of how I've gotten like all of my Success Club points pretty much, is from posting, tracking who reacted with my post, and then reaching out to them. And so this is not like the most organized way. I know that I need to be better, but for now, in the notes section of my phone, this is like the way I found the easiest for now. And this is, for me, like, I do struggle with anxiety. And so sometimes I hesitate to, like, if like 100 people liked my post, I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? I have to message like 100 people. And sometimes I'll message everybody and sometimes I won't. And if sometimes it's like, I'm kind of scared of this person, I'll skip them, and I know I need to get past that. But some people are like scarier than others. So I'll like, oh, I'll do them next time. But I don't know if I've ever actually messaged every single person. I posted something last Thursday and it got a lot of reaction. And I think that was the first time I actually reached out to everybody that reacted to it, which was kind of a big deal for me. So I was like, the first day I was kind of like feeling depressed, and then I was like literally in my bed all day watching Netflix. But I was really proud of myself because I still sent like tons of thank yous and still kind of worked from my bed. But so anyways, on my phone, and this has really cut down like my anxiety a lot, because I would have like all these messages in my inbox, and for a long time I was just like reinventing it every time. Even though Emily is awesome and she has provided like all of these scripts for us, like, this is all you have to say. It's no big deal. Just personalize it. This is the information. But I was still like reinventing it every time. So it's taking me forever to respond to these and do follow-ups. And it was like so overwhelming and so stressful. And so finally I got smart and I just like copied these things into my notes. And so in my notes, I know exactly what to say. And Chelsea, you're like brand new, so please don't think that all we ever say is just like copy and paste. Like, you're not important, copy and paste. No, I swear, like, you're so important. But it isn't like super hard.
Can I go off on a tangent on that real quick, Ash? So the thing about like the whole, like, I never want to say like it's copy and paste, but my thing is always like, our time is valuable, and the more time that we're able to put into like building that relationship, the more that they're going to see that we actually care about who they are as a person. But the thing is, I'm not going to sit here and personalize every like first reach out message like right after somebody friend requests me, because you might unfriend me 2 hours from now, because you might have known somebody once upon a time who knew a roommate that once did a workout program that they didn't like it, so this doesn't work, right? And then they might just unfriend you for that. And so it's like, you don't want to put all this time and effort yet until it's reciprocated. Now, at the same time, if you can make, I always try to make one sentence personalized. It might be, hey, you have good vibes, I like your page, because I'm obviously not messaging you if you don't have those things. But having that one little sentence, it's like, your kids are super freaking cute, or I love your dog, or I just saw that you went to Hershey Park, that's awesome. Anything along that just makes it like that tiny bit more of like, I checked out your page, I think you and I would actually be friends had we grown up in the same zip code. So I love that you're doing that and that you're saving yourself some time.
Okay. But yeah, Chelsea, please don't think that like you're just like a random copy and paste. No, you're not. I wanted to reach out to you for a really long time. I was kind of intimidated by you because you're already working out and doing your own thing. So I'm really glad I did though. Okay, so in my phone, I have, it's also not very organized. If you guys know how to like rearrange notes in your phone, like let me know, because they're like random and I just have to know the keyword to be able to find it. But so I have like my thank you. Let me find it. Okay, so I have a generic thank you about like Shakeology posts. So if I post something about Shakeology, I kind of send the same things, just kind of breaking down like the highlights of what's in it. So I have one about Shakeology. I'm trying to find my very first one. They're like all out of order. Well, I know I have one in here, but I'm not seeing it right now. But I have like an initial like thank you, and then I have one that's like a little information about the group. If that sounds good, would you be willing to answer a couple questions? And then I have a different one that's the questions. And then after they answer the questions, which you should always ask them questions, because if you don't, then you won't have anything to like go off. You know, like you won't be able to relate to them. You won't know what their goals are. You won't really know if this is a good fit for them or not, because honestly, we'd like to think this is a great fit for everyone, but sometimes it's not. Some people just love going to the gym. They like doing their own thing, and that's okay. Like maybe this group isn't for them. Maybe they would prefer to be on their own, and that's okay. But if we don't ask them like those questions, then we never know, and then it could be a waste of our time and a waste of their time if they're not going to be interested anyways. So I ask them the questions, and then I go through and talk about the All Access Pass, and I made my own All Access video, which if you haven't done that, you should, because when I first started, I just used Emily's, and I was like, oh, this is my coach made this video, it'll explain it. Nobody cares. Like if you are talking to them about something, like you need to send them a video that you created, and they'll feel like you know what you're talking about too. And so not that like Emily's video is great, like I basically copied it, but I made it my own. And so if you make it your own, it seems like, okay, you took the time to make this, you know what you're talking about, you know how it's set up, you can explain it. And I've just had like way more success like sending them a video that I've created, because it just makes it seem like you know you have your stuff together and you know what's going on too. And so I send them that, and then I ask them if they could like watch it in the next day or two, and I'll get back with them. And then after that, I check back in with them and ask them, you know, like, hey, did you have a chance to watch a video? Do you have any questions I could help answer? And then if they respond, what Emily showed earlier when she shared her screen about the 2 options, I have it worded a little bit differently, but I just started doing that. And that has helped so much because I never used to give an option before to like sign up as a discount coach, like off the bat. I just had them sign up as a challenger, and then when they go back, if they want to become a discount coach or a working coach later on, then they have to sign up and they have to get their $40 back. They have to fill out the reimbursement form, and they can totally do that. But if I would have offered that option to like all of the people I have in Fit and Lean right now, maybe some of them would have done it. Like I've already had like several people just in the past week who are like, yeah, that sounds great. I'll do the second option. Like I want it to last more than just 1 month. I'll get the discount. Okay, like that's so easy. And so I definitely recommend like giving that as an option. Like they don't have to do it. They could still just sign up as a challenger. And that's what I did. I mean, I just signed up as a challenger, and I was planning on, I canceled my Shakeology like right away because at that point I was drinking Arbonne shakes. My sister sold Arbonne. And so I was like, okay, I'll drink Shakeology for 1 month and then I'll drink Arbonne again. But then I ended up deciding I wanted to be a coach, and I liked the Shakeology so much better. And so when I signed up as a coach, I had to pay the $40, fill out the reimbursement form, blah, blah, blah. And so, I mean, it was no big deal. I got my money back like within 24 hours. And honestly, if Emily would have given me that option, I would have said no. So it doesn't matter, but some people would probably take you up on it. So yeah, then they do that, and then I send them the steps for, I use this app on my phone. I don't know if you guys use it. It's the BB Links app, like the Beachbody Links.
I honestly don't have it, but I've heard that it's so convenient. I don't know why I don't.
Yeah, it's awesome. So I have it, and all you do is, I don't even remember how I set it up. It was super easy though. I just put in like my coach ID, and then it was automatically linked to my account. So I doubt you guys are can you even see that really? Probably not. So you go in this app, and all you do is at the top it says CP for challenge packs, programs, supplements, equipment, and other. And I just click on challenge packs, and then you just scroll down, and if it's on sale, it's actually in blue. So the one that says annual all access on demand and Shakeology challenge pack, it's like in blue. And then all you do is like hold your finger on it, or you click on it, and then this will pop up, and then you just copy this link and send it to them. And then it like takes them straight to the checkout, and it's
so
you get
awesome
credit for it. And you can search any program, anything.
What's the app, Ash?
It's just called BB Links.
Now, does that link to your profile so that way they're listed under you?
Yeah. So you just put in your coach ID, and and that's like a personalized link. So like at the end of this link that I would copy and paste is my coach ID. Okay. And so it's basically just taking them to my website. I've actually never given someone my website and told them to go there. I always use this.
That's awesome.
And so if you're trying to do the all access, you can send it to them that way. If for some reason they're interested in a specific program, which is like crazy because why would you not want all of them for the same price? You can send them a specific program. I've sent someone like the link just to get the portion control containers, like they wanted another set. You can search that on here. You can search just Shakeology. You can like anything. And you can just copy and paste a link to them, and it will take them to your page, like straight to the checkout. The only problem I've noticed with it, and Chelsea probably noticed this too, is there's like, well, Chelsea had like tons of problems. Don't get me started. But I think it's getting corrected. Chelsea is like so gracious and kind. But the problem I've noticed is when they follow this link, there's sometimes like 2 checkouts. And I don't know why. They're exactly the same. So when I send someone directions to check out, I just say, hey, you might notice that there's like 2 checkout options. Just use the first one. They're exactly the same. It's a glitch. And so they just use the first one, and it's fine. So I'm not sure why it's like that. That's the only problem I guess I've noticed, but it's not like a major problem. I haven't really had people have problems with it. So I just send them that link, and then I have them let me know when they're done, and that's basically what I do. So those are the things really the only thing I'm good at is posting, and then thanking people for liking my posts. Let me tell you things.
You're good at more than that.
Let me tell you things I'm bad at.
Let me ask you just a few quick questions first. So
okay.
Your thank you message. So you kind of, it's catered depending on what message or what post it is that they liked, with challenge group, Shakeology, coaching, whatever, is when you start a conversation, does everything like, hey girl, how are you? Hope you're having a great day. Or do you just get straight into it?
I normally
hey girl,
just
thank you.
Let me just read you one. I normally just get straight into it. Let me find a good example. Okay. All right, this one I said, hey girl, I just wanted to reach out and thank you for your support on my transformation post last night. I appreciate it so much. I know we don't know each other well, but I have come so far physically and mentally over the last few months, and I owe it all to this awesome community I've found. My online accountability group encompasses daily fitness, nutrition, and accountability. If I were to share some details about the group, would you be interested in hearing more about it? So that's like pretty much what I normally send, something like that.
I love it.
I like that a lot.
One thing I would switch up though, just that's been working really well for me this month is, and I literally sent the same message that you just said for so long. Instead of, if I were to send you details, instead make it more incentive, make it more of an incentive to them. If I were to help you build a food and fitness plan or a fitness and nutrition plan based on your goals, would you be open to checking it out?
Okay.
That's worked really well for me. So saying like, not just here's my group and I have info and I can send it to you, but it's, hey, I have this group and it's like changing my life. I want to help you. This is what I'm going to do for you. Now, do you want the details? So it kind of shows them just like a little bit more. So pretty much my last sentence has always been the same for every invite so far this month. If I were to help you build a food and fitness plan based on your goals, would you be down to check out the group and crush our goals together? That's been the end of my invites. But I love the rest of it.
One more time.
Yep. So if I were to help you build a food and fitness plan based on your goals, and I even caps lock your, and then a combination of things. Would you be down to check out the group, or would you be open to check out the group, or would you want to take a look at the details? One of those phrases, and then I always finish off with, and crush our goals together. And when I say together is, I'm on this journey too, dude. I want you to be on it with me. Like I'm not a rock star yet. You know, I'm just happening to show up, and it's so much more fun when I have somebody else to do this with. Because we get bored too. Like I wouldn't go downstairs and work out every day if I didn't have a group of people that are like expecting me to post about it. I would rather sleep in any day of the week. Like any day I would rather do that. But I know that I have like 100 people waiting on me to work out. So I'm like, God damn it, I gotta go work out. You know? So that works really well, but I love your post. Get straight into it. Thank you so much. They know you're reaching out to them for a reason. So just get to the point. They didn't, like Ashley said, they didn't have to stop to like it. They could have just scrolled through and mentally liked it. They physically pressed like or love or commented.
Yep. That's basically all I have to share. Things that I'm not super good at yet, but I know I should be: following up, not super good at following up. Not good at tracking. So I really need to, and I know you're probably rolling your eyes, Emily. I know you just talked about this last week. I haven't watched last week's call yet about Asana. I'm going to look it up this week. I'm going to figure it out because my second month I hit Success Club 20. Last month I hit Success Club 18. And this month I'm at Success Club 12, I think. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, like how many Success Club points could I have if I like actually was tracking this, like, and actually following up? Like I could probably have like twice as much, which is crazy. But if I would actually do those things like I'm supposed to, I would probably be doing better. But so yeah.
Well, I loved it. Thank you so much for chatting. I had a feeling that's what you were doing. Like you guys have heard this 1,000 times. It's nothing crazy. It's all the same stuff. Just need to be consistent. You need to be showing up every day. So just to kind of like go back on some of the things I really liked is posting. Guys, posting, it's free. First off, take advantage of Facebook and Instagram while that stuff's still free, right? Second thing is having that transformation. So I don't have a transformation that looks like Ashley's, but I have a transformation. And if you actually follow a program from day 1 to day 30, like you show your before photo and then you share your after photo. It doesn't matter to somebody that is like if you're 120 pounds and you just tone up and build some muscle and gain 125, your niche is going to see that transformation. It doesn't matter if somebody that is 4 times your age and size and whatever doesn't see or isn't like blown away, but they might not be your tribe. So don't think that you can't have a physical transformation. You all can, right? Because so many people just look at me and they're like, oh, you're just thick because you're a trainer. And I'm like, no, I literally just got down with like a 20-ounce freaking Sonic milkshake over the weekend and a pizza the same night. I woke up and I looked like I had legit a food baby. And I was like, I'm just going to nurse this today. Like, I just like don't even want to go work out because it's just going to be like bouncing. And I just like, it's going to be a distraction. I'm just going to ignore it. And then we'll just drink some water and get back on track on Monday. Right? But there's somebody out there that's just like me that feels that I know I'm not overweight. I know that. But that doesn't mean that I can't have a transformation. Okay? So the biggest thing is you got to start a program from day 1 until day 30. And I don't care if you miss 2 to 3 days in between. It doesn't matter. Because what is that showing? It shows your customer that you're not perfect. Even when I've completed a program, and mind you, I've completed 2 programs. I've been a coach for 20 months. What were the other 18 months? What was I doing? I don't know. Okay, so I've only completed actually 2 programs. And when I say I completed them, I totally missed like at least 4 to 5 days out of each of those. But I just kind of say, screw it, whatever, I'll just start the next one, right? It doesn't matter. But if you just show up every day and even acknowledge like, yeah, so today was supposed to be day 4 and we're just going to push that back to tomorrow and today I'm just going to make it like a self-love day. It just shows people that, okay, like you can skip a day and that doesn't mean you failed and you suck. Get back on track the next day. It's whatever. But you've got to have that transformation. If you follow a program from day 1 till day 30 or day 1 to day 60, I don't care if you're 300 pounds or if you are 100 pounds. Your body will change. Okay? So go hard and show people that you're doing it. As far as the questions, perfect. Okay, guys, after you invite somebody and they say anything remotely positive, like sure, or I don't know, but whatever, I'll check out the details. It's still positive. She still wants to check it out, okay? Stop talking. It's not about you anymore. It's about her or him. And at that point, that's when you say, I'm so excited. Before I start rambling, because this is what I'm going to do, I want to hear all about you. Tell me about your life. What are your goals? You know, what have you worked on in the past that that you want to focus on now? What did you do in the past that worked, that you liked? Or what did you do in the past that you didn't like? So we make sure not to do that moving forward. You know, ask questions. Have fun with it. Because like she said, if you don't know their goals, you cannot follow up with them other than to be just selfish. If you follow up with them, it's literally like, I have a group starting and you haven't ordered yet, so are you joining me? Instead, what you can say is, hey girl, I know you just said that you wanted to lose 33 pounds this summer and that you have no natural energy and you're tired of spending money on freaking Red Bulls. Like, I haven't been able to get a hold of you for 2 weeks, but I want you to know I'm still here and I still care. When you're ready, here's my link. Let me know as soon as you're set up and I'll get you that welcome letter. Okay, you can be that tough love and straightforward with them because I freaking care about you. I didn't take, hours out of my past month or week to just have a random conversation with you just to make $50. Are you serious? Like, screw the $50. I don't care about that. I actually like you as a human and I love this so much. So why wouldn't I want to pair up someone that I like with something that I love? Like, that's why we're here. Okay. So you've got to ask those goals because if you don't, you're never going to be able to just genuinely follow up with somebody. Last quick little thing, tracking. My system is super duper simple, guys, and this is how I do it. I'm going to share my screen with you quick so you guys can see this. There are tons of Asana videos. I'm just going to show you how I do mine. When you pull up Asana, this is free. It's all free. You have this word projects on the left-hand side. There's not going to be anything listed under here when you sign up. You can add projects by clicking the plus sign. You would just type in, like how it says Coach Prospects, I typed that here. I didn't change anything else, okay? And then let me see. And I just clicked create project at the bottom. That was it, okay? So what happens now is everyone for me starts in prospect. So say I'm going through and I will just walk you guys through somebody really quick. So say I'm going to do like my gangster rap connections or my hey girl messages. I'm going to click on my friends and I'm going to go to my recently added. So these are all of the people that have recently accepted my friend request in the past couple of days. So I'm just going to click on, we'll just click on this girl because I thought she was super cute. Okay, so this is legit how I do this. I'm going to come to her page. I'm going to like and love on a few things. I have no idea who this person is. And I'm going to like, that's too old of a photo, so I'm not going to comment on it. Scroll down, see if like there's anything that you would actually like that's funny, even though I've already seen this 4 million times, whatever. And just literally just like randomly commenting on things, whatever, okay? So all I'm gonna do is, I've attached this in our Fitlean group 1,000 times at this point. It's called Connect Chat Challenge. All I'm gonna do is scroll down to my Hey Girl message, which is right here, and all I'm gonna do is just copy this one. That's gonna work. Okay, so copy, go here. I'm gonna message her. Hey girl, oh my gosh, just going Facebook and, well, I just added her today. And wanted to reach out to say, hi, haha, hey girl, hey. Just like Wayne, whatever. Seriously loving your energy, keep being awesome, babe, and enjoy your day. Enter. Okay, so now what I do is copy her name. I'm gonna go to Asana. This is how I do it. Add task. Copy, paste. I'm going to assign this to me. You don't have to assign it to anybody. I'm just doing this because eventually down the road I want to get an assistant so I can have people right here. So I could assign this to my assistant to say invite or whatever. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set the due date for 1 week later, and all I'm going to do is go to her page and like and comment. The reason I'm keeping this note is because say she does not respond to that message. Okay, so she like doesn't respond to it. So basically what that means is I'm not going to remember to go out and reach out to her because she never responded to it. So on the days that I go to do my follow-ups, what I would do is come here. You can either search by calendar, okay, or you can search by due date. I'm really behind on my follow-ups. Again, I'm really behind on my follow-ups. What? It's the 19th, and I'm already at Success Club 26, guys. I'm legit 17 days behind follow-ups. You can do this, right? Just when somebody says they're interested, follow up with them. So all that I would do is just scroll down until whatever the day was, so June 26th, and I would see her name. And I would see, all I have to do is like and comment. So copy her name. I would go to Facebook, enter it in, whatever, and all I would do is just come to her page and start liking and commenting on stuff. That's it. And then I would come right back to Asana, and I would put down in the inbox, invite. So I'm putting down in the little box here, what I want to do the next time I come. So that when I came here on the 26th, I know that it is my task to just like and comment on her page. I'm not trying to, invite her yet, especially if we haven't even talked. I don't want to scare her away. Like, I actually would like her. So I'm going to do is just click comment. And I'm going to put this, I'm not going to do that right now. But that would be then for a week after I liked and commented. Does that make sense? Like a thumbs up on that if that makes sense. Okay, cool. So that's as simple as this is. And I just leave it at that. I would just go back then to my friends list and go to the next person. Hey girl message, go to prospects, add task. So now today, like when I went to do my follow-ups, all I did was I just went from sort by due date, and I just started from the top. I just copy their name, and I put it right into the message bar. I'm doing thank you messages. Put it right here, and I just go, and today for her, it was first follow-up. So I've already invited her in May. I invited her, or followed up at the end of May, so I'm following up with her one more time, and then I'm going to skip July, because I've already talked to her May and June. I'm going to skip July, because I don't want to annoy the shit out of her, and then I'm going to reach back out in August. Okay, she could be traveling, not interested, loving ice cream and beer right now. Fitness is kind of the last thing on her mind, but you bet your ass once August and Halloween start to come around, she's going to want to get fit again. Okay, so keep showing up, keep being consistent. All this is going to tell you is what you've been doing. So it's an easy way to keep track of everything. And it's all on the computer. So if your computer crashes, or it's all online, if your computer crashes, who cares? You still got it. You still got it. So Asana is awesome. It's free. It's legit free. So I obviously recommend that you use it. Or you can search by calendar. Okay, so all I would do, this one takes a little bit longer to load, but it'll just show you how many follow-ups you have to do each day. As soon as this loads, I'll show you. So as you can kind of see, same thing. You can just click on their name, and it's going to come right back up. So I know that I need to invite this person. It says to invite 9 days ago. Still haven't invited her yet, right? Again, not perfect, and you can still work this business and be successful. So just keep showing up like this, keep doing your thing. And yeah, so Ashley, thank you so much for speaking on the call. You did awesome. And we still have 11 days left of this month, guys. Don't give up, keep going strong. Work Instagram. I want to see 30 hashtags on all of your photos. I've been creeping on you girls. Your stories are awesome. Another quick little tidbit. Not everyone that sees your stories is actually going to your page. Swipe up in your stories, and you can see who's looking at them. Send them a message. Hey, girl, I see you creeping on my story. You interested in what I'm doing? So hit me up. If not, love you anyway. Make it fun. Make it lighthearted. Okay? I'm doing this with or without you. It'd be fun if you were there, but, whatever. Have that kind of attitude. Because when you just say, like, I'm going with or without you. But, of course, I want you to come with me because you're cool. And I'm kind of cool, so we should be cool together. Okay? All right. I love you all. I recorded this. Surprise. Finally getting my life together. And, yeah, so I hope you guys have a good night. Thank you so much again, Ashley. And watch Asana, guys. Watch Asana. I promise you right now, if you don't even have a good tracking system, it's okay. Just start fresh. I've literally changed my tracking system 100 times. Asana is the one I've actually lasted for more than 2 months. So I'm going to say that it kind of works. Okay? Great. Talk to you guys later. Bye.